Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the last video you understood what is a set, right? We use that particular data structure to store the unique values. Okay. Now let's utilize the concept of set data structure to find a repeating character. So earlier we did a question which is a finding a non-repeating character. This is the same program code and everything. So whenever we are trying to find the non-repeating character, let me run this, and we are getting R as an output, right? I think we are getting R itself. Now let's say you have to find a repeating character, first repeating character. Let's change this code. I'm not utilizing the concept of set for the first time. Okay, first time I want to just change this code itself to get the required output. So yeah, first repeating character we want. First let's see manually which is the first repeating character. So if you look at this string, right, we got I as the first repeating character. So if we check that manually, right, we can see that I is the first repeating character. I got repeated in the Iron Man as well. So I is the first repeating character. That's why we got this I. Okay. Now I think our logic is working perfectly fine. Now we just modified the logic of the first non-repeating character, right? And we were able to get the repeating character as well. Now actually we don't need this whole logic of hash map. We can do this simply using set as well. If we are including the logic of count and all, that is not really required just to return the repeating character. And how is that? Let's see that in action. Let's convert this program to use a set. How do we do that? We don't need this count variable now. Let's convert this to a set of character. Okay. Now as we know, it only holds the keys, and that key we want as a character. It won't be a hash map now, it will be a hash set. Yes, we need the character array still, and whenever we are iterating, we just want to, there is no count concept now. We just checking if this hash set, let me change the name as well, hash set. Yeah, if the hash set already contains that particular key, that means that particular key, that particular character already exists in the hash set. Okay, if it is already there in the hash set, that means it is repeating. Okay, and if it is repeating, you know that that is the first repeating character. You return it there itself. There is no need to check further, right? So how do you do that? So you are iterating through the character, you're checking if your hash set already contains that value, then you return that character there itself. Or else what you do, if your hash set does not contains that particular key, then you just add it to your hash set. There is no concept of key value pair there, so you will just add that there. So first time whenever we are iterating through a particular character, right, it will add it to a hash set. Second time whenever the same character is coming in iteration, right, it will check if it is already there in the hash set, and there itself it will return. So that's how you will know if that character is the first repeating character or not, and you don't need to iterate through it again or anything. We don't need this logic now. That's it. This much logic is enough to find the repeating character. Okay, let's see this in action. Okay, so you see in our earlier solution we were getting I as the first repeating character, right? But now when we are trying to run this particular method, we are getting space. Now how is that happening? That is happening because first of all this is space. Okay, this is single space. And how we are getting a different answer? Because we are checking for the existing of an existing character the moment we are trying to insert it. So when we are trying to insert I, it was not already there. When we are trying to insert space, it was not already there, right? Same thing for A and M as well. But when you are trying to store this space again, right, it saw that the space was already, the space admin empty string, empty character was already part of the set already. So that's why it returns space this time. Okay, so now in the same string, let's pass some different word. I have changed the string to multiverse. So in this string, right, the first repeated character is E, right? So I'm currently still utilizing the same concept of hash map. We haven't used set so far, okay? And let's see we are getting E or not. Then we'll change this whole code to utilize the concept of set. Okay, we are getting E, which is correct answer also. The only change that we have done, instead of checking for equal to 1, we are checking when the count is greater than 1, right? Now let's convert this to utilize the concept of set and see what are the changes that we are doing here. Let's say we want to check this whole thing, find the repeating character with the help of set. Instead of map, we have taken hash set. Let's change this also to a set, and this set we don't need this count variable, we need the character array. So all we are doing, we are checking if this hash set already contains this particular character or not. If it is contains that character already, we return that character there itself, saying this is the first repeating character. If it is not there, then what we do, we just add that value to our hash set, and that's it. We don't need all this logic here to check it again. See what we have done. Let me optimize the imports, and that's it. That's all the logic that we have right now. We have taken a hash set, we have added the word to a character array. Then what we have done, we are iterating through each of the character in that character array, and we are checking if our hash set already has that particular value or not. If it does not have, then we are adding it to our hash set. The moment it finds the existing character right in the hash set, it will return that character there itself, and you will know that this is the first repeating character. Now let's execute, and we should still get the E only in the output, because E is the first repeating character, and we are getting that. With the help of this example, we understood how the sets work. Okay, we knew that set can hold only unique set of values, and I think this example is enough to understand the set. So that's all about this video. See you in the next one. May the source be with you.